is Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev for UFC 313. Finally, this fight is happening. The entire talk was Pereira ducking Ankalaev, which I thought he was ducking because Ankalaev brings wrestling, something that no other light heavyweight brought.
Exactly, yeah.
If someone has a chance to beat Alex Pereira, is this man, Magomed Ankalaev. And it would be so stupid of Magomed Ankalaev if he chooses to stand there with Alex and not use his wrestling. He has to use his wrestling. And if Magomed Ankalaev uses his wrestling, he beats Alex Pereira. If he doesn't and he stands there with Alex, Alex is going to knock him out cold.
I agree with that. Like that's what I predicted. So for me, Ankalaev, even he says on Twitter, everywhere he says, "Oh, I'm gonna fight him on the feet. I'm not gonna use my wrestling." I think that was a tactic to get Alex to accept the fight, or like make UFC agree to fight. But I think for this fight, it's the last chance Ankalaev has to get a title shot, because before he was offered the title shot, I believe he couldn't fight the dates he wanted. He didn't want to fight the places he wanted. But this time, this fight is actually during Ramadan. Did you know that?
No, I have no idea.
This fight, UFC is 313.
It's March
is on
8th.
March 8th. Ramadan starts February 28th.
So 10 days into Ramadan.
Around 1 week to 10 days into Ramadan, you'll be fasting.
He'll be fasting and fighting.
He'll be fasting, but which is not too bad because most of his training and preparation for the fight will be done by then. And he's going to be fasting the last 8 to 10 days during his weight cut. So which probably helps him more.
So let me ask you this question. Do you think he can break a little bit? Like, can he get away with something because he has a fight going on? Like he gets to drink water or maybe a juice, something before the fight. Do you think they do that?
Here's the thing. I think there's two factors, okay? One is, as a man of faith, okay? If he doesn't fast during the Ramadan, I feel like it's gonna put him in a worse state. He's gonna probably think that he's not gonna get favors from Allah, or because he's not doing his what he needs to do as a Muslim, duty, and I feel like for him, even though it's gonna be hard to fast during those days, for him it's gonna be better to fast because it's gonna make his belief stronger. It's gonna give him more power. Because as a Muslim myself, during Ramadan you get a lot of we call it imam, a lot of face, and then your face gets better, and that's why I feel like he's gonna fast, and that's gonna make him even stronger. And especially he's fighting during Ramadan, so that's spiritually is gonna make him also stronger. Probably he's not gonna fast the night of the fight, or maybe like few days before the fight, just to gain extra confidence. And which is very acceptable. Like in Islam, like even if you skip few days of fasting, it doesn't cancel out anything. You can make up for it later. Like you don't have to do it during the day.
Awesome.
So all I'm saying is, if he wrestles, mixes up wrestling and striking, I think Pereira opens up from the threat of the takedown. And then we might as well see Ankalaev not just wrestling him, but beating him on feet.
On feet as well, because there is a threat of takedown.
Exactly.
And I remember when you talk about Ramadan, I remember Bilal Muhammad fighting Gilbert Burns. It was a short notice fight, and Gilbert asked that fight that, hey, Bilal, if you want the belt, take it. And he knew it was Ramadan, so Bilal might be a little bit compromised. Bilal took that fight and beat Gilbert. So that was a fight where I was like, man, this guy deserves respect even though we don't like him. It could be the similar thing with Magomed.
They will give Alex immediate rematch. That's for sure. So Yuri has to wait out.
Has to wait.
And I don't know if Alex loses, he's gonna come back right away. He might, but that's not very likely.
I mean, Alex is very active.
Yeah, he's very active, but he's active when he wins, but what if he
Mm.
loses? Is he gonna be as active?
Yeah.
But let's hope he stays active and he gets an immediate rematch with Ankalaev.
No, Jan is very good, man. I think they did him dirty because Jan fought actually everybody. He fought Magomedov and Ankalaev, and he
Yeah,
was doing very good. So if you remember that
but Jan
fight,
is old.
huh?
Jan is really old.
Definitely
Yeah,
old. But if you remember that fight, he had a lot of success
yeah.
against Magomedov and Ankalaev with the leg kicks.
Oh
And a
yes,
lot of people will think that Alex might get the same
that might
opportunity,
be an issue. Yeah,
but people forget that Jan had a good wrestling background. He had a respectable wrestling defense and a grappling defense.
strong guy.
Strong guy, and he himself was using wrestling to take Easy down.
Easy and Alex.
So that's exactly where that differentiates between Jan and Alex. Because Magomedov and Kalaev doesn't have to worry about leg kicks too much, as every time Alex throws a leg kick, he can take him down.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen
I would
because
love.
I want Ankalaev to win. I want Ank to win.
Well, I really want Alex Pereira to win by a knockout. But like we predicted in the beginning, if Magomedov and Kalaev uses wrestling, then this may be very well the last time you see Alex Pereira holding a belt.
Yeah, yeah. I,
Yeah,
I I want Ankalaev to win because he's a brother, and
it
he's
is
fighting.
Muslim.
He's fighting during Ramadan, and if he's in the right
Alex
mindset.
Pereira is Muslim as well.
No, he's not.
He converted.
Really? I don't
I
think he's a
heard the
Muslim.
news that he converted.
I don't know, bro. But he's sure not gonna be fasting that time. So
Yeah. Well,